sir.
How y'all been? How's everything going? Hope everything is well out there. Hope y'all taking care of yourselves. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead. Let's jump into this. So, a friend of mine from way back when we went to pre-K together sent me a couple of topics that we gonna go ahead and touch on. First one is the importance of close male friendships for men's well-being and happiness. So, just to jump into that, like, just going back as far as we do, bro.
Man,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like, going, what's it, 23 years?
Yeah, at least.
Yeah, going back as far as we do. Just having people that you can lean on in certain times. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just like how you just held me down when my bank account was just frozen because of child support, bro. Like, like, you know what I'm saying? Well, while I was unemployed, like, how the hell was I supposed to do anything legal and feed my daughter? Like, but yeah, now just having people that you could talk to and just feel like you can take the weight up off your shoulders because you can speak to your peoples and they kind of going through certain things that are at least somewhat similar.
Yeah, to you.
And you just feel accepted. Like, you know what I'm saying? You feel seen. Like, that makes a big difference in how you maneuver and how you take on that pain, that frustration, all those different things that just make you feel like it's closing in on you.
Yeah, definitely. And I think it doesn't mean either having like a big circle. You don't have to have a big circle. You can have one or two. You can have multiple friends, but you know there's always that one person that you two people that you could really like.
Those all people that you could call at 5 or 4 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? If something going down, that you could actually, that they gonna hold it down for you regardless.
Yeah. Like me and you was on that type of time.
Yeah.
Regardless, I know I'll call you 3 in the morning if you up.
Yeah, no.
Even if you wasn't up, you be like, oh, what's going on?
Because as soon as I do wake up, it's, whoa, hold on, what
happened?
Like, where we at? Like, you good?
So it's not about having a big circle, you know, just having 1 or 2 people, 3 people, you know, that you could really sit down and talk to about anything, not about, you know, regular shit. Be work.
Yeah, facts.
Just life in general, you know?
Yeah.
It's always good to have that.
It's kind of like those barbershop talks, you know what I'm saying? Everybody letting the go steam, letting things off and just being able to just relax.
Yeah, definitely.
Anything to just let go.
Nah, definitely, you need that. For sure.
Ready to jump into the next topic?
Yeah, on that one. Yeah, we can go on to the next one.
Alright, so she wants to know about challenges men face in forming and maintaining deep friendships, such as societal norms and discouraging emotional vulnerability.
I understand that how society looks at it. I really don't matter to me. Because they said man is not supposed to be emotional.
Yeah, definitely.
But you know who you could talk to about certain things. You know, it won't be judged. That's your man's. You know, but you know who you can tell certain things. Who you're not gonna tell certain things. That person might be your friend, but not the best person to talk about this certain situation with, or just whatever you want to talk about.
That could come in any form, like now I'm saying that's like how men usually feel the backlash when they go ahead and vulnerable to a woman that goes ahead and just throws it in their face later. You know what I'm saying, or vice versa. So
yeah, because if it's a real friend, man, they're not gonna judge you about getting emotional and
no, definitely. We done seen each other cry.
No, it is just
like, you know what I'm saying, been there, done that, done held it down for each other. Like, you know what I'm saying, let niggas know that it's gonna be alright. Definitely, like, you know what I'm saying, how we tell each other we love you over the phone.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
And that just comes from more about losing people. You know what I'm saying, and not having expressed it enough or felt like you expressed it enough. You know what I'm saying? done seen like, I mean, what about when like Gerald died on the basketball court? Like,
oh yeah, man.
like that shit crazy.
Yeah, I forgot about that
like,
too.
you know what I'm saying? Like that, like, regular day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's just shit like that is just whack. You know what I mean? Let people know that you love them, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, cause that's your man. That's your man. You do love him, but you don't be telling him. You don't be telling him that, cause you know, like it is. It's like the society.
Yeah,
Yeah, like it's on some other stuff, like deep in friendship type shit. Nah, it's not that, man. Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's like, yeah, it's my brother, dog. Like, regardless, I love my brother regardless. So it's like,
definitely. Can't let that just go ahead and hold you down, hold you back from being able to express that. Because then you won't be mad, and, you know what I'm saying? When you can't do that anymore.
yeah, but if there's something happening, you never know.
Facts.
No, that's true.
Just gotta go ahead and do you at that point.
That remind me of the spring they got.
I'm definitely gonna look at you real later.
Cause you know I ain't been on the phone already.
What's that called?
That's that thing out of the pocket, like, funny as hell, man. Everybody be that shit. But that's another one, it's funny as hell. Get off my phone.
I'll definitely take advantage of letting people let you know that you love them. It's like, but everybody else is new thing. Take that time and go ahead and express that. Like I'm saying, people take a lot of things for granted. Like waking up, people take for granted. Making it back home is one big one that I feel like a lot of people take for granted. I mean, I didn't do it a lot when I was younger. I definitely did not let my grandparents know where I was and if I made it all safe, you know, whatever. I'd be bugging on y'all when y'all don't let me know that y'all made it back to the crib, Just feel like the big brother, like, you know what I'm saying? Because you already know, I used to make sure I try to walk all y'all niggas home before I walk back to the crib. Like, it was just that type shit. Like, it was like, fuck it. Like, make sure all my little brothers is good and then back to the house. Everybody's safe. I'm straight. Let y'all know that I'm good. And that's all I need to know. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. But the society norms, I don't know, like, do they really discourage it? They discourage it in a way, like, that you're supposed to be masculine all the time, and not even that, just...
They, I mean, they do, but I don't think we ever let that really affect us, because we don't even really move to the same drum that everybody else do. Like, we always had our own view, our own wave. Like, it's...
Yeah, like, we knew each other since kids.
Yeah,
so it's a little different with us, you know?
Yeah.
Like, we knew each other since sheesh.
Facts. I met you when you was 10, bro. Like, so
yeah, exactly.
You just made it to double digits type shit.
Yeah, definitely. Nah, but I can see it being discouraged upon, but nah, man, it shouldn't be like that at all, man.
Yeah, nah, fuck all that.
Like now, you see, like I be seeing like rappers and stuff giving up people they flowers. I was seeing Nori doing that, you know.
Nah, definitely.
Telling them like, yo, I appreciate, you know, what you've done and all that.
Definitely just gotta show that love. You gotta spread more love. Like, gotta spread more positivity. It's so easy to just be in the negative and just be fighting with so many things on a regular. Like we spoke about on one of those other episodes, just, you know what I'm saying, being able to try to go at least even 24 hours without having a negative thought is insane to even try to do, but it's something that has to be done just to try to like make things more humane and
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Try to put yourself in that positive light and start to see things in a better light. Like so for me, I don't believe in God,
Yeah.
but you know what I'm saying, when I do see certain people go ahead and change or like go and get baptized and saved or whatever they want to call it, and they go ahead and they start that new life, that new journey, I believe it's just something that they believed in that made them happy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So being able to follow that positivity and put something, well, like have a goal that they can work towards for that positivity, I see it really take off for them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So being able to just stay positive and follow those goals that you have set is just something that's great.
Nah, yeah. I seen a clip the other day. Some dude was bringing his mans, he's a barber, some flowers to his mans. Like it was like real shit. Like
That's what's
to
up.
let him know he appreciated him type shit. He brought literal flowers to the bull. I'm like, okay, you see,
Yeah.
like it's getting to a point where people's not caring about that.
Yeah.
You know
Forget what
that-
anybody else
Yeah,
is
the-
saying. As long as you trying to show your man love.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, fuck over. Like
So I
I probably
think
would
that
have
is-
went with flowers myself, but you know, like I definitely get the gist of like.
Yeah, I think that it's getting better nowadays. Like, I think it's getting better from what it was before.
Yeah.
I think it's getting way, way better. I definitely do.
Word. Definitely. Let's jump into this next topic here. It says the decline in men's friendship over the past few decades and its implications. So, saying the decline in certain men's friendships and stuff like that. I mean, I think it's kind of more with people's perspective on things, and people getting caught up in their pride, and then nobody really wanting to back down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, this person feels this way, that person feels that way, and then nobody want to tuck their nuts, and everybody just want to be the person that's right, and don't even understand that it's not even about being right or wrong, but being able to see each other's perspectives
Yeah.
and not judge you for it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Understand that that's the way that you have your mindset. This is the way that my mindset is, and we can just agree to disagree.
Yeah, it's never that serious. Regardless, I think too. People, you don't have as many friends as you had when you was younger.
Of course not. Like, you know what I'm
You
saying?
know.
Yeah, because certain things align and
Yeah,
certain
life
things
is
just
different.
fall out of place. Everybody just moves in different waves, different lengths. Like, just
Yeah, other people got certain responsibilities that
yeah, and
others
certain
don't.
things
You know,
become
like
more important to this person and less important to that person. And
yeah, no, it's true. So that's one reason as well. Because you're always gonna have those one or two friends that you're gonna still be connected with. But as far as that whole big circle, it never really works out like that, you know.
And
Like,
then, you know, people move.
you would have
never-
kids,
never
man.
hear from them again, type shit. Like
Yeah.
after a few years, like
How many times that happened? Somebody moved, like, yo, you gotta come through, you gotta. But you know, it's just life. It happens. man.
life
It's not-
definitely changes. Cause that's like before I met y'all. You know what I'm saying? All my cousins was here, and then like about 5 years before I met you, my cousin started shipping off to Florida, little by little. You know what I'm saying? And then right after everybody was gone, then you know what I'm saying, I went to know y'all. It's like love.
Man, you remember when I was staying out there for a minute? We linked up out there.
Definitely.
Like, you know, so it do happen. Like, you know, like
Facts.
you're gonna have those people that you're gonna look regardless of where I at.
Yeah,
In the state, in the country.
Facts, yeah, because that's just that bond. You know what I'm saying?
If y'all in the same place at the same time, it's gonna happen.
Where, especially if you trying to make it work. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, yo, nah, chill. I gotta go see my man.
Yeah,
exactly. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, regardless of even if I just see him for 5 minutes, like it's just yeah, at least go give him a dap out here, bro. Like,
yeah, we can't be in the same
yeah
state basically and be like, oh nah,
like you word.
we gotta pull up.
Hell yeah,
for sure.
Definitely just gotta feel the love, be able to do all those different things, like, you know what I'm saying? And then we both know each other's families, so that's even more, like, you know what I'm saying? We just really locked in the way that we locked in.
Yeah. Nah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Another thing that declined, like, we work a lot.
Yeah.
You know? So
Definitely
a lot of dudes, they make,
the schedule timing is just crazy.
A lot of dudes, they make friends at work. Sometimes they don't do stuff out of work. But for them 8 hours, 12 hours, that's your man. Y'all gonna get lunch together. Y'all doing some extracurricular activities.
Locked in,
if y'all doing that,
shit.
yeah, exactly. You know, some veer off of work and you know get to know each other's families and all that happen. I done had that happen before. Got cool with somebody from your job and shit like that. But that could be another thing. You just working too much. It's straight homework.
Yeah. On top of having kids to come home to and then having to entertain and do things there, it's kind of just you so drained by the time you done with everything that you done. All you want to do is shower and sleep.
Yeah, and then you know what it is too. When you so busy, the people who used to call you to do stuff like go out and shit like that, they just not gonna call because they know that such and such is doing that, you know.
Definitely.
But sometimes people be wanting that call.
Yeah.
But you so used to them, like
you gotta check in, like
that's what it
that's
is.
Something like you know what I'm saying, and that's funny because that kind of just leads us right back into that next topic because the strategies for building back the brotherhood and fostering meaningful connections with other men. Like you definitely gotta check in you gotta check in with your old peoples, and you gotta get you new peoples. Like you know what I'm saying, it's like I think I mentioned it in one of the other episodes, but I had seen this one thing that is talk about your day ones, and that's cool. Like y'all have that trauma bond, but you also gotta have you some day twos.
Yeah.
People that you grow with, people that you get into new things with, that it's no longer just about that trauma.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Talking about future, you talking about businesses, money, how to do this, how to do that, how to get to the next step. You know what I mean? Propel your life in that better situation.
Nah, yeah, connections is definitely important, man.
Yeah, and just being able to make those connections can just happen to give you that great opportunity that just sends you, you know what I'm saying, the way that you want to go.
No, yeah, definitely.
Being able to create those opportunities and just take advantage of anybody giving you a chance.
No, definitely. But what's good? That checking in is for real.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, like call me and still, I'm probably gonna say no.
Yeah.
I'm tired of bitch,
but
just getting that call, like okay, they was thinking about me.
Let me know that it's still love.
Yeah, they was thinking about me. I ain't gonna go out, but you know the homies call. See what I'm up to.
Say y'all niggas 20 on the bottle or something.
Shit, I might go.
Take a couple shots for me or something. Like, you know what I mean?
Might be on vacation that week. I got time.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely pull up, just take a shot and then go back home or something. Like,
yeah, so you know.
Whatever we can make happen.
But that is a strategy to rebuild.
Yeah, because and then that's just a whole different revitalizing type atmosphere when you come back with the homies. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's different. Like, it feel old but new.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It got the nostalgic, but then it revitalizes you. It hits you with that energy charge that's like, oh shit, I haven't done this in a while. I need to do this.
Yeah, especially with these people.
Yeah, this is something that helps me release this stress. Let me not think about that. Take me back to some of those good nostalgic times. And let me know that I gotta do things to create new memories.
Yeah. Nah, definitely.
So that definitely is the wave right there. go ahead and rebuild those connections, build those new connections, take advantage of all these opportunities that you can take advantage of, learn new things, meet new people.
Yeah, I think that's the best strategy. Checking in, man. It
Yeah,
goes a long way, man.
I actually want to make that a segment of the show.
Mm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cool.
Oh,
Somebody
we
ain't speak to in a grip.
That's actually a great idea.
You know what I'm saying? And just like, yo, what's good? How you been? How the family? Like, and just take it back. Talk some bullshit about the old days. You know, we probably won't be able to record all those conversations.
Right.
But you know, like,
Don't do that. Don't do that. Definitely don't do that.
Word.
Nah, that's a good idea.
I
Though.
ain't trying to get anybody implicated in nothing.
That's a great idea.
But yeah, nah, just anything to switch it up, dude. Know what I'm saying? Jiggle it a little bit.
Nah, yeah, we gotta practice what we preach, you know, for real.
Yeah, nah. And I also been looking into this other joint. We missed it because it happens in June, but it's it's an overnight walk for like suicide prevention.
Yeah.
So I was looking into that because then I also want to try to like dedicate a couple hours into doing like the suicide hotline or whatever if I can get onto that. You know what I'm saying? I have talked to a couple people off a ledge. Not saying that I'm great at that or anything that, but
no, we're not professionals by any means.
Yeah, nah, at all. We
Mm.
definitely not. We just bring in light to more things about mental health and
Yeah,
just
from our
the
experiences
things
too.
that
Like,
we go through and shit that we face on a regular. So, you know what I mean? But I do want to be more involved in trying to help people, you know, go in a different direction to, you know what I'm saying, better themselves and just be better than yesterday.
no, yeah, definitely. Because we both have fell down and
Yeah,
you know,
nah.
really ain't want to just go through the motions.
Facts, bro.
But I can say right now, you know, I feel great right now. At the point in my life I'm in right now, I actually feel like I'm getting something done. I'm accomplishing something. Like,
Yeah, nah,
you
that's
know, I be having them days, but nah, just keeping focused, man, and trying to keep the negative out.
yeah.
For real. Nah, it
that's-
keeps me going, though.
That's what's up, my brother. I'm
Yeah,
glad to
man.
hear that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
For sure, man.
I feel you. I feel all right because, you know what I'm saying, I'm back to work right now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? There's still a lot more work to be done. Just trying to, you know, get everything done with Ava. Like,
Yeah,
right now we waiting to hear back about therapy.
yeah.
So, you know, that's a little. And then talking to her, sometimes she just be looking a little depressed. And I don't want to say that she's just really there sitting depressed, but then there's sometimes that she just don't really want to do nothing. Like, she just be sitting there, just want to be more on her tablet and whatnot. And I feel like that's just a little like,
Yeah.
that's what I feel a little stuck at. But you know, we gonna work, we gonna figure it out, we gonna do what we gotta do. And, you know what I'm saying, give her better opportunities to make it to the next thing.
No, yeah, for sure, man. That's all you can do. Y'all getting the help y'all need.
Facts.
You know, it'd be one thing if it was being ignored. You know,
Yeah,
that's when it really spirals out of control. You know,
definitely.
but y'all getting it together, man. Should be
Yeah.
good. Y'all be good.
I'm just scared that, you know what I'm saying, also all them hormones and everything gonna pop up soon and
Yeah.
menstrual and
Yeah.
not ready for all that, bro.
We gonna nip it right now. We nipping it right now.
Nah, but I'm saying, because you know how, like, all that take effect because hormones is gonna be raging at that point. Like, so it's like, it's hard to just fucking be able to control those because, like, how much did we learn really about having to control? You
No,
know
yeah.
what I'm saying? We was some little wild motherfuckers that don't use, you know, so it was like,
Nah, definitely. I know
I'm saying? Scared about that a little bit, but you know, we're gonna take that head on, do what we gotta do with it.
Yeah, man. Day by day, man.
Most definitely.
Day by day, my brother.
Well, we could actually probably take another one of those, another topic on here.
One more.
Yeah, you see anything that you wanna?
I think the importance of father engagement. What else that says there?
Importance of father engagement. Father involvement is linked to positive child development outcomes.
Okay.
So yeah, now it's most definitely important for the father to be involved. I can't say that my pops wasn't there, but there was times where I felt like he should have been there more.
Yeah.
And I feel like it would have been more disciplined. Like I would have been a little more disciplined, or learned to be a little more disciplined earlier.
Yeah, I remember you was saying about a couple of days ago, like it felt like it only came when you got in trouble.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like it was always negative, really. Like
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Cause he was there, like he never missed a birthday.
yeah.
He was around for different things, but the times that I do mostly remember, which is whack because it's mostly about the negative.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say that it's so easy to just fall into those thoughts and that trap. But mostly about the times where he was supposed to come get me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then I'm left there. But yeah, like I feel like if he would have played more of a role, but like I said, he was only 17 when they had me.
Yeah.
My mom's got caught up. And I'm saying I had the best opportunity. Like
Yeah.
that's one thing that I can say about my life. Like I get the best opportunities for me.
Yeah.
The only reason why I'm still here, bro.
Yeah.
Like only reason why I'm still here. Like everything that's done aligned has been for me.
Yeah.
No matter how bad things done felt like it got, everything's done aligned for me.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying, the importance of just fathers being there and setting up that structure is big, because the mom gives you that nurturing love.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying, cuddles you, coddles you, but you also need that structure to, you know what I'm saying, build on and develop to, you know what I'm saying, bring that discipline so that you know what you're supposed to do, how you gotta do it, and even when you don't want to, you're supposed to do it.
Now I was gonna ask you, like, what's the importance to you with your father engagement? Because we like in two different boats a little bit. Because I live with my kids. My kids are around me 24/7, and you have to actually go and engage and do certain things. You know, I got engaged too, but it's just more, you know.
Yeah, so
they here with me.
So yeah, like I told you about Ava saying that she wanted to stay with her mother for the weekend.
Yeah,
that kind of hurt.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because like I feel like I miss out on so much on a regular. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm not in her life. It's not like I don't speak to her every day. But it's different when you have the access to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, it is. Yeah, no, it is.
Like when me and her mother split back in 2019, that first year, if I ain't get with Shorty within them couple months that I got with, it would have been a lot harder, bro. I mean, I would have been putting in work towards myself for it, but it would have been a lot harder because not being able to hold my daughter's hand at night after holding her hand every night for 4 years was crazy, bro. It was crazy. But yeah, like, you know, it feels like I don't get enough time. But you know what I mean? Like anything that my daughter wants within reason, I could definitely get to her. You know what I'm saying? Before I brought her to the hospital that Friday, she said that she had wanted to spend more time with her mother.
Yeah.
So now I'm saying, her saying that she wanted to stay home for that weekend, I don't know if it's also because my roommates are out of town right now, so she don't got nobody that she want to chill, talk girl things about. But you know what I mean, like, it does feel whack that she don't want to be there, but as long as she's getting what she wants,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, something that she feel that she needs, which is more time with her mom, just getting that more quality time, because you know her mom was working, then she also does school on Tuesdays and Thursdays, then they got the twins, and I'm saying that she also got to spend time with her man. But you know what I'm saying, so she's being pulled every which way. So I'm pretty sure my daughter feels left out sometimes.
Yeah. You see, now when you show up for your daughter, unlike your father, it's really negative. You know, you come into a positive approach. They're not just calling you like, oh, such.
Yeah.
She did something now, like you gotta show up and be the authoritarian, like.
Nah, definitely
you know,
not.
It's not like that. So that's a good cycle break.
Yeah, of course. I couldn't let that be what it was. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why even when we broke up, the first thing I did was make sure I went to court to make sure that I got the right to see her in writing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to face none of that. You know what I'm saying? One of my cousins had faced something really, really crazy. You know what I'm saying? With his ex-wife. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Was going for a little while, but then was able to come back and snatch the kids up just because she's a mom. But she disappeared for a long time.
Well, I think I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying? So like, that wasn't even cool. So that really had me like, nah, I can't let that happen.
Like with my engagement with my kids, I engage with them, each one differently. Like,
yeah, because each one has their own personality.
Yeah, like,
you know what I'm saying?
We talk about certain stuff. Each one, you know, my oldest daughter, 7, she has autism.
Yeah.
She needs more, you know, attention. You've seen her today. You've seen her running around, you know. You know, she acts younger than what she is, you know.
Yeah.
But her, I know how to communicate with her, even if somebody else doesn't know how to. Like, I know how to.
I got your own bond for that.
Like, I know what she wants to do. I know what's gonna calm her down. My oldest son, I know what he likes. We chop it up. He texts me, "Oh, you heard about this? You heard about this?"
Yeah, and that's great. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because then you were so young when you had him too. So like, like just to see that is amazing. Because I remember.
Yeah, well, I was 17 too.
Yeah. I remember when I used to pick him up, walking from block to block. And,
see.
You know what I mean?
And my other one, my second youngest son, he be liking to get flea now.
Yeah.
So I take him to the hat store. He's copping out.
Yeah,
every time now. Like, I'm like, oh, this one might be more like me. Like, he be trying to put it on now. I see it. We getting older. I'm like, okay, love. Okay. He want to type like, oh, I want a half of my birthday. I'm like, oh,
okay, that's
might buy me one too when we get there. Hold on. You know, we got the best hat store down the block. So that's just my little engagement with them, you know. Like, you know, I try not to be too strict, but I don't let certain stuff like slide.
Like,
there's certain stuff that I'm
like,
not gonna let.
You could be a friend until this point. Like, I remember, I am not. I'm not just your friend. Like,
don't get too comfortable.
You know what I'm saying? I'm your father.
You seen earlier, you had all this stuff right here.
Yeah.
I'm looking at that. I'm like, all right. Like, I'm gonna tell you one time, he went and did it. You know.
Yeah,
cleaned up his mess and all that, but you know, there's certain things, you know.
Yeah, just gotta be able to check him to remind him, like, yo, this is something that needs to be done.
No, yeah, definitely. Yeah. So that's like my engagement with my kids, like on a day to day. My youngest one, she just attached to my hip. She asks me about her stuff every day. So that's my baby girl.
Nah, she funny.
My little baby girl.
She had me dying. She was talking about how she runs so fast. I was like, alright, Sonic.
Oh yeah.
She was running back and forth. So I told her that she gotta let me know what her regimen was. She dad wrote it down, bro.
Oh yeah, cause
yeah,
you know
jumping jacks. You got it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta run. You gotta take a break. Drink some water.
You know why? A couple of weeks ago, I was using the timer on my phone.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know she remembered me. I was using the timer. She'll come back like, "What's the time?"
Yeah,
like, all right, 7 seconds, dog. You gotta get it faster. Let's go. Drop for 5. Let's go. Let's get it down. She's a funny girl.
Nah, you already know they gonna be locked in once you engage with them.
Yeah, see, even that little bit of engagement.
Yeah.
I'm just on the couch, chilling on my phone. I said, okay, let me stop watching. Let me calculate it real quick. Even that, we did that for like 25 minutes.
Wow.
So, you know, the little engagements matter too.
Yeah, nah,
You know,
definitely. Just anything
matter.
that makes them feel seen is gonna,
Yeah.
is gonna be something that's gonna just be fucking engraved in their mind, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
She playing the game with my boys. We like a lot of the certain games like Mario Party.
Yeah,
We'll be here for. Oof.
Taking it.
I was getting it right.
Definitely.
You know.
Now, Ava be doing that at home with her moms and her step pops and when her step brother come over. You know what I'm saying? So they all be in the crib, like, you know what I mean?
Nah, yeah.
And that's real vibes. Like, I love that.
Nah, that's lit.
I love that they have that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Able to do that.
Nah, that's definitely
So
lit.
we could actually go ahead and hit these other two as well, bro. Evolving roles and responsibilities. Fathers are increasingly taking on more active roles in child rearing and family life.
I was hearing something about this not too long ago. That more fathers are in their child's lives now.
Yeah.
It's not like the 90s. You know, I grew up without my father.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that's something that's changing. Because it seems like our generation, niggas was locked up, niggas was in the streets.
Yeah, nah, definitely.
You know, it was a lot of that going on.
The drugs, everything. Like,
a lot of disappearing acts going on. I think now it's changing for the better. You know, you still got your situations out there, but
yeah,
I think it's way better from our generation
as
to now.
long as the narrative is changing in that right direction, we gonna be alright, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely better to see more fathers stepping up and just being a father, just doing that. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
man,
saying?
take care of your kids, man.
Word.
For sure, man. I know it could get hard because you don't know everybody else's
situations.
Yeah,
and what
like
they're going through and all that. But as long as you can be there for your child, like, you know what I'm saying? No matter what you're going through, your child is always gonna look at you like a damn superhero.
Yeah.
No matter what, like, you know what I'm saying?
Regardless.
Because like I said, like there's times where Ava will write me, and she done told me that God sent her to me, bro.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is crazy.
Yeah,
She, like, you know what I'm saying? Cause she could see like how I feel, and she could feel that, and she like just trying to let me know to chill, like.
Nah, yeah. Nah, I feel that.
But yeah, now just taking on more different roles. I would. So would that be more about like having like in the house cooking, cleaning, and doing other things like that?
Yeah, it could. Yeah, it could be.
You know what I'm saying? Cause yeah, you know what I'm saying, when it comes down to that, those aren't really even just gender roles. Those is life lessons. Like,
yeah, because in the beginning,
because if you're by yourself, you need to clean, cook, and do all these other things. Cause bro, living off of what cups of noodles and all that ain't gonna kick it.
When I was having my kids, it's just things I'll do like without thinking.
Yeah.
You know, most of the time when they first born, they with their mom.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get my time in. I'm know what I have to do.
Facts.
You know, not just on the money side, buying diapers and wipes and all that.
Yeah.
Well, you get your time in as they start getting older and older. Start walking, start crawling.
Definitely.
It is important to be more active, but yeah, like you said, what that entails, like cooking, cleaning, more like active in the household, or
Yeah,
like
yeah. That and then
child
also
rearing and family life.
yeah,
Child
that
rearing, it's like discipline and
nah, child rearing is just raising,
taking care of
yeah, just raising your child.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like I was thinking that more in like the family life, just helping out because you're supposed to help. You know what I'm saying? Y'all supposed to have like at least a shared load where sometimes this person picks up this person does this, and just being able to even it out.
Yeah.
Because you know what I'm saying, it's no longer just a regular where the mom can stay at home type of economy.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You know what I mean? Unless you making some good bread, and if you could do that, you know what I'm saying? Praise to you, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Because things are definitely all over the place when it comes to that. But
Yeah, it goes right into this topic.
Yeah, nah, definitely just the challenges of fatherhood, like new dads facing challenges like bonding with their baby, balancing work and family life, managing conflicts. So when Ava was born, I took 2 months, and I took the night shift, which wasn't hard because I was up playing Halo all night when that joint first dropped. So you know what I mean? I'll put the sticks down, tell these niggas to protect me while I go ahead and change the handle right quick or make a bottle. Like, it was lit. You know what I'm saying? But as far as that, like facing new challenges, I ain't really find it too hard until like those days where, because she was colic, those days where she like just wouldn't stop crying, and it was hard because like her mom had to like put like suppositories into her butt or whatever. I was like, look, I am not doing that, fam. You got to do that. So
I ain't never did that shit.
Like that. That's not something I can do to my child. Right?
I'm out the room for that one, dog.
Out of here. Like, word, I can't do that to my daughter.
I'm over here.
You got to do that, mommy. Like,
when you face challenges, like with my second son, like in the beginning, I felt like I was working like
too much.
Yeah, that's why I was doing security job. I was pulling that like double shift from 3 to
16
7
hours is wild.
Yeah, like,
so that means you out the house for at least 18.
Yeah, and I'm coming home 7 in the morning. Well, I get there 8:30, 8. I'm going right to sleep, dog. Like, I'm not even.
You don't got the energy to do anything.
No, not at all, man. Then I gotta go right back to work.
Word.
So that's the only time I found it like a little difficult to balance.
Now when I finally went back to work, it wasn't that much of a problem. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because Ava, her moms be asleep till damn near I got out of work. And then her mother hated me because every time that I came home, she was like in the midst of trying to, like, or at least just putting her down for a nap. And so when she heard my voice, it was
it's a done deal. It's a done deal.
So I couldn't even speak when I walked back into the crib. But you know, that wasn't that hard. You know what I'm saying? Coming back and just spending time with her, because that's all I really wanted. That's all I could really think about while I was at work. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm working,
back,
make this bread, work out. You know what I'm saying? Just try to make sure I live a better life, and I'm just trying to get this bread forward and do this and do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I just wanted to come back to see her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The one thing that I didn't like was, like, you know what I'm saying, that I missed her first steps in person. You know what I'm saying? But you know, when you gotta do certain things, like, you know what I'm saying, just take care of the family, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Nah, like right now, and like this point in my life, work-life balance is very, very important to me, though. Like,
Facts.
I won't take a job that's killing me right now, especially I'm in school.
Yeah.
I will not. I won't do that
Yeah,
shit to
nah.
myself no more. That's why I'm trying to change up what I'm doing, you know.
Well, you're not a young boy anymore.
Yeah, so I don't gotta
That.
work them taxing jobs like that.
Facts.
Well, I'm never home. Come home tired. I'm eating, knocking out. I refuse to do that to myself.
Yeah,
Now,
nah,
like-
definitely. And then you're gonna miss out on more time.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I'm saying?
it's up to you to see what's important. You know.
Yeah, nah,
Because,
definitely.
you know,
set
you
them
gotta
standards
work.
and stuff like
You
that.
know, I'm just saying from my standpoint, that work-life balance is for real, man. Like,
Nah, definitely.
it's for real. But you see what's important in the long run. As I got old, before, you know, I just wanted to work. Boy, I got extra hours, let me go. I need the money, man. I got 4 kids, I'm trying to, you know.
Facts.
But now I'm like, nah, man. Like, I'd rather be with my kids, man, than be killing myself out there.
Nah, definitely. You gotta have that time, bro. You gotta get that in. Like, you know what I'm saying? And they love you more for it.
Yeah, man.
They love you more for it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I think that's
Because
very
I know
important.
I know I wish my parents would have spent more time with me when I was younger.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know my mom's had all my sisters and all that, but you know, I definitely wish I could have got more time with both of my parents
Nah, yeah.
when I was younger. But jumping into that last part of this topic, what do you do like to manage conflicts, whether it be between you, wifey, or the kids, and
Oh, managing conflicts over here, man. Like, see, my 2 kids is older, so it's not really like, not a lot of things that really goes on like that.
Yeah.
You know? And you know, with me, my situation, the mother of my kids, it rolls pretty smooth. You know, I can't lie. It rolls pretty
Nah,
smooth,
that's
especially as of
definitely
right now. Like,
yeah, that's what's up.
because I don't want to go back into other stuff, you know. But
nah.
as of right now,
I was there when it was rocky.
yeah, you see, you know what I mean.
I was there when it was
Like,
rocky, bro.
Now it's smooth. Like,
Yeah.
it's just dealing with teenagers at this point, you know.
Yeah.
We have a little fake attitudes here and there, like. So it's nothing major, you know. It's nothing.
Yeah. Nah, that's definitely what's up, though. I'm glad to hear that. And, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not something that takes up a lot of time. Like, if something pops up, then you know it'll be addressed. But nah, man, not really. Especially, I think that's like you said, it could be with a child's mother you're not with,
Yeah.
and that'll affect the child.
Yeah, nah,
in
definitely
some
does.
ways.
So with that, different parenting styles.
Oh yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So me and her mom bump into that. Cause her mother's so like, I feel so quick to just be angry.
hmm
Cause I feel like she just gets frustrated. But you know, that comes with the job because she's dealing with her more often.
Yeah.
So, you know, dealing with her attitude, which is her mother's attitude,
Yeah.
which is her mother's attitude.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So it just trickles down, and then it's funny because they just don't realize that they're the same
Oh
person.
yeah. Oh, people never do.
So that it's
People
just so
never do.
much of a bump in their head, and then it don't make it no better because I wasn't shit when I was a kid. When it came to my attitude and all that, like I wasn't shit when I was a kid.
I was a nice kid, man. I don't know. You going on? I was a nice kid, man.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Chilling, man.
Like, you know what I'm saying? When I got angry and then being raised by my grandparents, I was able to do whatever the hell I wanted. Like,
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying? It didn't help. It doesn't help. So, you know what I'm saying? So my daughter being stubborn and just wanting to do whatever the hell she wants, I just gotta like really sit her down and explain to her like, this really can't just happen like that.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not how life is really going to treat you all the time.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? There's certain things that you can do, you know what I mean? And then there's certain ways that you can even just go about asking for what you really want instead of just being a hothead and just being angry and wanting to just do it your way. Like, you gotta find something else. You gotta find another way to try to get exactly what it is that you want, or you just go ahead and go with the flow for a minute. And understand that we just trying to put you in the best position that we see. We're not always gonna be right. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's always right. We might mess up, and you know what I'm saying? The times that I do mess up, I make sure I apologize.
Now I can imagine that could be hard, like you said, with the different practice styles, especially if y'all not in the same space all the time.
Definitely, because there's definitely times where I just be wanting to punch him up in the head, like, shut up.
Yeah, like you see me and mine, you know. Of course, it's gonna be differences, but mostly agree. You know, just cause we just we know what's going on here. Like we here with them 24/7. We know what's going on here. So
so y'all able to go ahead and
so it just
align and attack whatever the hell's going on at that time. Like,
it's quick and simple. It's never really nothing crazy. Not a 30-minute talk. It's all right. This was happening. This was going on. But I can imagine it be hard. Like
not to mention that y'all got about 20 years under y'all together. So you know what I'm saying?
20 years next year,
so y'all got y'all bond, like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all already know how y'all move, so that definitely helps, and it makes that a whole lot easier for y'all.
I could imagine, man.
But definitely just facing those differences and stuff like that. It's stressful sometimes, because it's like sometimes we both just don't listen to each other. Because we just so fed up with what's going on. But you know what I'm saying, we both just gotta take a step back and just do a better, like, you know what I'm saying, just understand what's really going on before we go ahead and just make a decision of what we gonna say or how we gonna react to what's going on.
I feel good.
You know what I mean? Definitely gotta take that time and just sit back like, alright, am I bugging? Yeah, I might be bugging a little bit.
Think about it.
Like, my fault. You was right about that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just the way you came at me in the moment, it was heated. I was heated. Like,
and see, in your situation, your decisions gotta be quicker, cause you not there. Like seeing everything, you know, like in real time. So your decisions is not, because if they calling you for something, they want to answer right now. You can't really sit and marinate on it, like.
Definitely, because there's definitely a lot of texts that her mother send me when she does something that she not supposed to do, and sometimes I just be feeling like, you could handle that right then and there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just let her know that she can't do this, she can't do that. You gotta take a certain thing away or something, like. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that you reaching out to me, that you got that much faith in what I could bring to the table and stuff like that. But there's also sometimes it's just like, come on, you know what you could do there.
They be tired. Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I know it, and that's something that I gotta take more heed into, just the simple fact that she's dealing with her on a regular. So it's just like she just probably gonna turn around and slap her. Because it's like, here, just shut up, just listen.
Definitely. Nah, this been a good one. We went off a little different things we talk about, but I like how this one went.
Most definitely. I feel like it was a good one. Do what y'all gotta do for yourselves, man. Get yourself first. Can't pour from an empty cup.
Yes, sir.
Gotta do what you gotta do. Release that stress. Work out. Get your mind right. Start thinking more positive. Try to learn new things. anything that can set you in the right direction. Take that time for yourself so that you can teach your kids,
Yeah, man.
teach your family, and just set everything else in that better direction.
Definitely, man.
Or until next time, we signing off.
Until next time.
Or y'all have a good one. Stay safe.